Hello, welcome to another edition of Zootr 101. My name's Kari, and today we'll be learning how to apply flame storage. If you saw my last video, you learned how to do flame storage. Now let's learn its practical uses. So to recap, we get a flame, put it away, voila, we have flame storage. But now let's learn how to apply it. This is one of 4 places to where it's useful. Bypassing the need for slingshot, we will be doing the B1 skip and burning the flame. So let's get our flame. Looks good. And there we go. We have successfully bypassed the slingshot and done B1 skip and used the flame storage in the process. By the way, a tutorial on how to do B1 skip will come at a later date. So the next area that we have where we can use our flame storage is in Zora's domain. Primarily combining it, doing the torch run, combining it with the diving game. So we have our flame here, but first we're gonna go talk to the diving game. Alright. Rupees are in position. 50 seconds, which is plenty of time. We take this, go down here, like this, store the flame here, and we have plenty of time to do the diving game. Oh, 4 dive, that's awful. And there we go. And this is one of the more advanced tricks. Now, you could be asking the question of, well, hey, why not just use the torch that was way up by King Zora? Well, that's because the thing about flame storage is it can only be used on a torch that's loaded in the same area. So this torch is loaded with these torches down here. However, the torches that are up top by King Zora, these torches down here are no longer loaded. Therefore, flame storage no longer works. For example, load this, and you get the flame over here. But then you come over here, and you try to do flame storage, and it's no longer loaded. Therefore, flame storage fails. Alright, and now we're on to our third area where flame storage can be applied, and that is the royal family tomb. I should preface, this is one of the hardest applications of flame storage, because you have to take the torch from here all the way over to the other side. Now remember when I mentioned in the previous area, when in Zora's domain, about carrying the flame across loading zones, this is why this is one of the hardest, because you can... This is the farthest you can go with the flame still lit. So, for this reason, we have to carry it all the way across the acid. And to do this, we have to do a lot of side hopping. So let's get our flame. Set ourselves up in position. By doing backflips like this, we will be lined up with the door. You want to do 4 side hops, because that will give you the longest amount of time. Now, I had also just mentioned, and that was a very clean side hops, very clean flame storage. I should probably preface, this is one that I still fail often in races. Whether it's because the flame storage itself fails, or because it's very hard to get through this fucking door. And especially hard to get through this door when you're on a goddamn time limit. And it is still the second hardest to learn. And the hardest to master. And now finally, we have reached our final location of how to apply flame storage, last with being the Spirit Temple. This is by far the hardest to learn. But once you have it down, you have it down forever. So, we have mentioned before about trying to carry flame storage through loading areas, i.e. the store. If we try to store a flame, go through the door, and pull the flame out, it will never work. We have to store the flame and pull it out in here. And that's what makes this one the hardest. Don't mind that monk. So let's go. We have our flame. We've stored our flame. Pull out the flame and go! No time to waste, back to my place. That's okay, we made it. And we are good. So, when rolling up the stairs, it is best to come out on this side of the door. This way you are closer to this torch. And then you will want to go here and here. All the way to this torch. That way you will be in position to pull the sunblock. I hope this has been very enlightening. In the future, I will be talking about B1 skip, so look out for that. Until then, have a nice day.